What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Football. And ladies and gentlemen, well, it is Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday. We were told all of the talk in the past few days, ever since the Florentino Pérez and Real Madrid presidential election, is that, you know, they have a big bomber coming out this Tuesday, and we are here. We've still not heard the here we go. We've seen some speculations, and now it seems that the player that is the main target is someone who I, funnily enough, actually predicted. That, ladies and gentlemen, being Julian Alvarez, guys. It seems that Julian Alvarez was the guy, the man that Real Madrid were basically looking at. And, well, this is not even confirmation now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's actually get into it, guys. I'm going to show you guys front view. Give me a moment, guys. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, we're not talking about ter Stegen. Give me a moment. Let's get this out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, there you are. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this, right? 150 million apparently has already been basically come out, guys, between the two clubs. Atletico Madrid, it seems like Real Madrid offered 150, and basically Atletico actually rejected it. So there's the reports, guys, are saying all reports suggest that Atletico Madrid will consider selling for 150 million. Real Madrid don't even need them. Now all of a sudden Atletico Madrid have rejected the 150 million offer, the exact figure that they were asking for, right after Florentino Perez's election, announced in such a straight, convenient way. Everything feels weird and calculated and perfectly timed out. It took less than a serious transfer and more of a planned media move. I mean, listen, this is basically what Barcelona think of it, but this is basically the news that I was going to talk about, guys. They reported 150 million from Real Madrid has not altered Barcelona's pursuit of Julian Alvarez. The club anticipates such a move, believing that the player would desire the Blaugrana shirt and play in a key role throughout the summer. I mean, look, I want to ask you guys what you guys think. We know that, you know, they basically submitted the bid. I'm trying to look for like because there's a lot of like stuff that's come out. Basically, this is the one, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Atletico Madrid have officially rejected the 150 million for Julian Alvarez. Barcelona have reportedly maximized to 150 million aside the operation, and the signing has become more impossible every single day. Now, this is basically the deal, right? Atletico Madrid have officially rejected the deal from Real Madrid, right? They have rejected the 150 million, and I will get into the statement that they actually did come out with, because they did have a statement in regards to this move, and basically they were, I guess, not impressed with the way Real Madrid, you know, decided that basically the balls of Real Madrid to think that they would basically sell their best player to their biggest rivals, right? And they had a lot to say, and we're going to talk about that. But we know that this basically submitted a bid, and the funny thing is, I'm not surprised, guys. When Florentino Pérez came out and he said that he was going to sign a Galactico level signing, and he basically shut out the Premier League, basically said that it wouldn't be a player from the Premier League, mentioned it wasn't Harry Kane, it wasn't Haaland, it wasn't Olise, who people thought it was. He came out and he said that. He came out and he basically mentioned that those players are not the players who are the ones who Real Madrid are trying to sign, right? And I told people, I made the video, which is still on my channel, guys. Go check it out. I literally came out and said, guys, the fact that Florentino Pérez is remaining tight-lipped, the fact that people think it's João Neves or Vitinha, right? One of these guys. And I'm like, no. For me, the fact that he's come out and said it's going to be a bombshell and it's going to break football and it's going to shock everyone makes me think it's a signing that no one really is even considering. Like, it is a Galactico signing or a top-class level player who many people are going to look at me like, what? They actually pulled this off. The only players that you could really think of that could potentially do that with is really with Barca players, which is nigh on impossible, not only because Barcelona would rather die than sell any of their best players to Real Madrid, but also because Barcelona right now under Laporta, we've built such a structure where our best players are basically untouchable. Basically untouchable. The only way Real Madrid are going to be able to ever even consider buying one of our players is directly talking to Barca, and Barca will never even consider it, right? So I was like, no, it can't be Yamal, because Yamal has a €1 billion buyout clause. It can't be Pedri. Pedri has a €1 billion buyout clause. A lot of our best players have €1 billion, right? So it cannot be him. And they basically said 150. So literally, 150 would not even buy one of Yamal's legs. Like literally. So I'm just sitting there like, no, it can't be him. So who is the only player out there that they can sign who you can be like, what? And you're thinking, who are the players? And I'm thinking, wait, Vitinha would be great. That would be crazy. That would be huge. It can't also be, you know, Julian Alvarez, because that is an obvious option. Like all the players I'm mentioning here, these guys are very obvious, right? And I'm like, it cannot be these guys. I think the only player that I can really think who could be a signing that would literally be like, oh my God, they actually bought this guy, could only be one man. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Julian Alvarez. For two reasons. Number one, he is Barcelona's primary target. He is the player that we're trying to sign. We're desperate to sign this guy, right? He is our dream signing. Number two, he is the crosstown rivals' best player, right? And Real Madrid have bought best players before. They bought our best player in the early 2000s. They've done it before. It is not impossible. And you're thinking, yo, there is so many things that basically that this thing creates that basically could become the most insane thing ever if it actually gets pulled off, right? So I'm like, wait a minute. One thing about Florentino Pérez is this guy loves shock value. He enjoys the shock value of stunning everyone. So I'm like, wait a minute. Atletico Madrid are asking for 150 million. They said that they're willing to sell for 150 million, right? Cool. Florentino Pérez has come out and said the player that he's trying to sign will be worth 150 million, which is what Julian Alvarez and Atletico Madrid are asking for. So I'm like, could it actually be? And everyone was like, no, it's a L take, Omar. It's not gonna happen. Why? What do you mean? They're not gonna sell him. Julian Alvarez only dreams of joining Barcelona. Listen, I think that Julian Alvarez's first option is us. I am well aware. I know we are his first option, but let's be very honest with ourselves. The way this whole saga between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid is going, it could entail with him staying at Atletico Madrid, which I think most formally is what Julian Alvarez doesn't want. He doesn't want to stay at Atletico de Madrid, right? He wants to leave the club. And if that is the case, right, then that means he is going to get to a point where he's going to be desperate to leave. He's going to be looking at them thinking, listen, I just want to get out of here. I don't care which club. Like, I feel like he's going to get to a point of desperation where he will just accept whichever team comes in for him. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. Well, at the end of the day, we are trying to sign him, but it doesn't really look likely because of the way Atletico Madrid are handling this whole situation. They're not handling it well. They're being prejudiced. They're being all of this. Could he decide to go to Real Madrid if Atletico Madrid do accept the offer for him? That was my big $1 million question. Would he consider it? And I said, you know what, guys? I think he would. I think that if they offered him the opportunity to go to Real Madrid, as much as he dreams of playing for Barcelona, I'm sorry, he's not going to say no to the idea of joining Real Madrid if the Barcelona move is looking unlikely. I said it. And the fact that in the last 24 hours, we heard from multiple outlets in Argentina now, not even in Germany, but even in Argentina, right? ESPN Argentina. I think it was the same journalist who came out a week ago talking about how Julian Alvarez is very unhappy with the way things are being handled between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and he's not happy with it. He's the same guy now who's come out and said that Julian Alvarez will consider the move, which doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. And look, don't get it twisted. I am not happy about this whole situation. I'll be honest with you, I'm pissed. I am beyond pissed. I don't like the fact that we're sitting around and letting this happen. Now, I think this is very unlikely. But You can never say never in today's age. And that is the important thing. But the thing is, one thing I didn't consider was how Atletico Madrid were going to take this. Now, I thought Atletico Madrid had a lot more pride than to sell their best player to their cross-round rivals. I said this before. I said, look, guys, I think that when it comes down to it, if Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid both offer this, if Barcelona and Real Madrid both offer the same amount for Julian Alvarez, they're selling to us before they ever even consider selling to Real Madrid. Alright? I think that is the case. But I feel like right now we are lowballing them, and they are just so pissed off with the fact that we're lowballing them that they're just thinking, okay, cool, man, we don't care. We don't even want to sell this dude. We don't even want this guy gone. Right? We want this guy to stay here. Oh, my fan is too loud. One moment, chat. Let me. Boys, it's summer, guys. It's summer. You guys have to understand, man. It's summer. It's hard as hell out here, man. We gotta put the fan on. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys. But look, let's continue. Like I was saying, when it comes down to this whole situation, I think that when it comes to Atletico Madrid, one moment, chat. About that, guys. Fire alarm was going off. Don't worry, my house is not on fire, chat. Anyways, but the point is, when it comes to Atletico Madrid, I think when it comes down to both Barcelona and Real Madrid, they will sell to Barca every single day of the week before they ever sell to Real Madrid. That is the facts, right? But right now, I think Atletico Madrid are so pissed. They're angry with the fact that we were lowballing them. They're still offended by the fact that we offered only 100 million for him, right? They're still holding that grudge against us, and I feel like that's because right now Atletico Madrid are holding that grudge. Florentino Pérez now thinks, could Atletico Madrid out of spite sell their best player to us? Because here's the thing with Florentino Pérez, the guy is so out of touch, right? Obviously, he is the president of Real Madrid. But the problem with Florentino Pérez is this guy, you can tell the way he speaks, he's just so out of touch, bro. Because he just thinks that Real Madrid can basically buy anyone. Like, I feel like that Luis Figo signing in 2000 just put this guy's ego to such a point of delusion where he thinks he can literally walk into any club and say, give me your best player, and then he's mine. Like, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Yeah, you might have been able to sign players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, and all this, but these guys wanted to join Real Madrid. Okay? Like, this whole Luis Figo situation is never going to happen again with us. You're never going to buy our best player again. It's not going to happen. Right? Football has evolved. And the same thing applies with Julian Alvarez, where I'm thinking, Atletico Madrid would have to be the biggest cocks in football if they were to consider selling their key asset to Real Madrid. They would be the biggest cocks, bro. I'm being dead serious. No. Like, that would be the dumbest thing ever. I don't care what Barcelona offer. If Barcelona come with 120 and Atletico Madrid come with Real Madrid come with 150, bro, you sell them to Barcelona before you sell them to Real Madrid. Do you understand? Being in the same city, right, with your best player joining your rivals right there in the same city, winning trophies, while you guys are out there with your hands in your thumbs like this, knowing that you guys actually contributed to their success. Like, come on. It would be the stupidest and dumbest thing ever for this club to do that. And the funny thing is, the statement that they came out with, like I mentioned, I will talk about, but apparently they've rejected the move, they've rejected the deal, and now they are saying, and this is the best part, this is the one that got me. Where is it? I think I have it saved here. Oh, one moment. Apparently now they're asking for around 500 million, something around that level. Where is it? Yeah, apparently now they're asking for 500 million. That's what they offer now. Now that's what they're saying. They're saying if Real Madrid wants to sign Julian Alvarez, no problem. You want Alvarez from Atletico Madrid, no problem. If you don't want to sign him, it will cost you 500 million. Trigger the buyout clause. Trigger the buyout clause. That's it. There is no other way, because we would rather die than to ever even negotiate with you. It ain't happening, right? Forget about it, bro. It is not happening. We are not negotiating for nothing with you guys, right? And this is not a surprise at all. It's not a surprise at all. If any Real Madrid fan is surprised by the fact that Barcelona, right, Atletico Madrid are not even going to consider it, like, you're living in cuckoo land, bro. You're living in cuckoo land. It's not going to happen. You're not going to buy their best player, bro. Right? So, the way I see it, it's crazy, man. And here's the thing. I know he's promised them a Galactico signing. But the funny thing is, I think this was all a part of the plan. I think what he wanted to do was to come out, he basically, you know, hype up the idea of signing a Galactico and all of this stuff. And then when the time came to deliver, he could say, well, I tried to sign him. I tried to sign Julian Alvarez, they rejected. So we tried our best, it didn't work. Listen, he's already won the election for Florentino Pérez. He doesn't have to live up to his word. It's that simple. He doesn't have to live up to his word. He can just sit there and say, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I've already done what I needed to do. It didn't work, so it is what it is, man. You guys can't blame me. And the funny thing is, here's the statement, ladies and gentlemen, that Atletico Madrid came out with. This is what they said. They basically came out and said, this is a statement by Atletico Madrid. They said, you make us laugh more than Barcelona. First of all, bro, there's nothing hilarious about Barcelona. Right? There's nothing hilarious. And the funny thing is, you can tell, like, I don't know what's going on with Atletico Madrid, but Atletico Madrid are so rattled right now. Like, they are so on edge, right? Because the statement, like the statement that they came out with, because this is not the only thing that they said. They went in. Like, the funny thing is, ever since, like, the whole situation, like, ever since they offered that 150 million, right? Atletico Madrid have been so on edge, right? Crying, moaning, and bitching like they were doing with Barcelona, right? A few weeks ago, right? When they were doing, like, those thumbnails and stuff like that. They did the same thing here. They were sitting there crying, saying, oh, these guys, this and this and this, they think they can buy any player. It's like, alright, man. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. I was here for this, though. Even though I think they're moving petty, I like what they said here. This is the full statement of what they mentioned, guys. They said, you cut the video of the Pope saying, you cut the video of the Pope where he said he's also an Atletico Madrid fan. You must be confused. You must have confused ethics with gratitude. But to leave no doubt, we don't thank you for anything. We are not studying and considering any offer for Julian. How could we, Madrid clubs, not get along when you make us laugh more than Barcelona? Bro, I'm not going to lie. I actually hear this. Nah, you know what, right? I'm not going to lie. Atletico Madrid cooked with this statement. They really did. Because here's the thing, right? It is true. Real Madrid, the club, is such an out-of-touch football club. They are they're just so out of touch. They don't live in the same universe. You see it all the time, guys. I saw a few days ago, apparently, right, Real Madrid are considering reporting Barca to UEFA for all of our trophies to be stripped during the Negrera. I'm like, do you guys see the world that these guys live in? They live in a world where they think they're the only thing that matters. When they don't get what they want, they cry like bitches, bro. Like, that is what I mean about this club. This club is a spoiled, rotten, like, egotistical, backwards levels of club. Like, they're so entitled. The fact that they think they can go to UEFA and tell UEFA, go and take away all of Barcelona's trophies. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, who the hell do you think? Like, do you think that you guys own football? Like, respectfully, bro, first of all, UEFA doesn't even respect you. Let's start with that one, right? UEFA don't respect you. First of all, you guys tried to break out and create the Super League, which they have never forgiven you for, right? That's number one, right? You guys get bitchy and moany when your players don't win awards. You refuse to even turn up for award ceremonies because your players don't win stuff, right? They just live in a world where they think they're the only things that matter and nothing else matters around them. And it's like, okay, cool. If you think that you're the only things that matter, then fine, dude. Stay with that energy, dude. And you see it all the time. Like Florentino Pérez, he is the embodiment of what this current version of Real Madrid is. He is the embodiment of it. Because he is the guy who, after the season was over, after Barcelona won the league, he did a whole press conference where you're thinking, as a Madrid fan, if you're a Madrid fan, thinking, okay, he's going to assess the situation. He's going to talk about the fact that it's not acceptable that we've just gone trophyless in a season, right? Okay. You think, okay, that's what he was going to talk about. Oh, the drama of the players, not good enough. This is Real Madrid. We shouldn't be letting these kind of things come out. No. Instead, this man comes out and starts attacking every single man, woman, and their dog in that press interview. He came out attacking Barcelona, talking about Negreira this, Negreira that, Negreira this, Negreira that. I'm like, dude, it's gotten so stale. Like, you think that as Barca fans we care about your tears? Heck, bro, I was here for the tears. I was glad that he was going there because it shows how rattled he is. He's so rattled, bro. And he could like tell me that you're not. Tell me that you're rattled without telling me that you're rattled. That's how I looked at that press conference. And the fact that he was calling out, the media who were calling out Real Madrid's antics. Like, he called out the lady, a female journalist, who was writing articles about Real Madrid, basically saying he's a woman. What does he know about football? And if you guys think I'm lying, go look at it. There's a statement. That's what he literally said. That's what he tried to backtrack. The funny thing is, he knew what he said, and he tried to backtrack and say, let the woman speak this and this and this, when the woman was trying to say something, right? Basically trying to make it seem like, oh, that's not what I meant. Bro, we heard what you said. We heard what you said, man. You can't hide from the smoke, right? But this is what they keep doing, right? They don't actually address the issues that they have. No, they just talk about it. They try to deflect and put all of the attention away. And this doesn't surprise me. The fact that they came out and said that, the Pope is a Madrid fan. Okay, cool. They gave him a Madrid shirt. The fact that he came out and also said, I am basically a Madrid fan, which is both Barca and both Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. They had to cut off the part where he mentioned Atletico Madrid because they're so entitled, man. They are so soft. They're such a soft club, man. They can't handle when they're not the center of attention. They have to always be the ones that are in the center. And this whole situation with Real Madrid, with Atletico Madrid right now, right, and Barcelona right now, this really doesn't work well for them. Because what is the point of trying to buy Julian Alvarez? Let's be clear here, right? This is what I mean. This is what I said. For me, as much as I don't want this deal to happen, I am not fussed with Julian Alvarez joining Real Madrid. And I'll tell you why. Real Madrid, this signing of Julian Alvarez will be no different to the signing of Kylian Mbappe for me. Because Kylian Mbappe was a player who any club in the world would have signed. But at the time, Real Madrid had other positions that they had to go and... First of all, they needed urgent attention, but they put all their attention on trying to get Mbappe because he is the best thing since sliced bread. That's what they wanted. And as a result, it basically destroyed the entire flow of the team. The whole flow of the team was destroyed like that. Like that. And when it comes, and that is the funny thing about this whole situation. They have problems in their team, Real Madrid, right? They need to fix their defense. I know people are going to say, oh my, they signed Dumfries and Konate. Guys, I saw Konate last season at Liverpool. You think I am intimidated by this version of Konate? You think I am intimidated by this version of Konate? This Konate that was getting cooked by literally every team in the Premier League last season. Every team. Like, bro, Barcelona literally cooked this current version of this Madrid defense, and you just added this bozo in the team, and you think that I'm going to be intimidated by adding another bozo? All you're doing is just adding more heads in the team, bro. Who cares? Denzel Dumfries, I think, is a good signing, right? I think that guy is a good signing. I'm not even going to lie. He's a good signing, right? But you need more defensive reinforcements, right? Keep in Rudiger, bro. Rudiger is finished. Alaba has left. Militao is injured. Raul Asensio is erratic. You don't really have a Dean Huijsen. He fell off. That is your defense. But no. You could have taken that 150 million and, I don't know, go to Arsenal and ask for Saliba. Like, Saliba just won the league with Arsenal. Go to them and give them 120. They would have probably given you Saliba for 120. But no. No. You guys are so obsessed with attacking signings. No problem. And the funny thing is, it's not even just defensive signing. Even their midfield, bro. Even their midfield. They don't really have enough creativity in that midfield. And this is a problem that they've had since Modric and Kroos left. Specifically when Kroos left, right? Ever since Kroos left, they have not shown attention to that midfield. They have not shown attention, bro. They put all that money to go and pay the contract negotiations with Kylian Mbappe. And they ignored the midfield. And guess what, bro? They got destroyed. And you know what's funny? They still haven't put any attention in their midfield yet, right? Like the funny thing is, ever since like this 150 million, right? Galactico talk was out there. Everyone was saying, screaming, Julian Neves, Vitinha. Why was a lot of Madrid fans thinking it was Julian Neves or Vitinha? Because they need a midfielder. They need a midfielder. They need a creative midfielder in that midfield. But guess what? And the funny thing is, you got players like Enzo Fernandez who wants to leave Chelsea. The guy wants to leave Chelsea. The guy will be more than open to the idea of joining Real Madrid. But no, you want to go and sign Julian Alvarez. And the funny thing is, this 150 million, Chelsea would have accepted 150 million in a flash. I promise you all right now. I know my Chelsea fans are going to be like, oh, Omar, what are you talking about? We would not accept anything below 200 million. Nah, you're capping. That's straight up cap. That's straight up cap, bro. Like if they got offered the money, that amount of money, they would have taken it in a flash. But no, you guys want to sit down here and you guys want to be spending all of this money, right? You guys want to be misusing your money? No problem, misuse your money, bro. Go sign Julian Alvarez. Here's the thing. I think Julian Alvarez would actually be a good signing, because here's the thing about Julian Alvarez. I think that when you look at that front line, what that front line is missing is an unselfish player in that attack. Because Vinny is selfish, Mbappe is selfish. Julian Alvarez will actually be the unselfish one out of the two, which might actually make it work. The problem is, where is he going to play? And if everyone's like, oh, Omar, he's going to play in the middle. Okay, so who's going to play on the right? Because Mbappe is now moving on the right. If you guys think that Mbappe is going to sacrifice his game for the team, you guys are having another thing coming. He ain't doing that. Forget about it, man. He will not do that. He will stay. He will throw his choice out of the pram. Do whatever he needs to do. He doesn't care, dude. Like at the end of the day, this guy didn't respect all the other managers who were there. You think he's gonna respect Mourinho? We're like, oh, Mourinho this, Mourinho that. Guys, it's gonna be a standoff, and everyone knows that. It's gonna be a standoff. Because Mourinho is gonna be on his side, and this guy is gonna be on his side, and it's just gonna be an all-out war. That's it. That is it. And for me, I feel like when it comes to Barcelona, we just need to just do our thing. If they somehow, somewhere, which I don't think is possible at all, but if they somehow manage to actually create the bombshell and actually sign Julian Alvarez, yeah, Madrid fans will rejoice knowing that they brought our best player. But guess what, bro? What is it all for? What is it all for? You just squandered 150 million that you could have used to go and buy another midfielder. And for what? To buy our main target? Okay, cool. Go sign our main target. Guess what, guys? We have a plan B. Barcelona can go out and get Osimhen with that money. And everyone's going to talk about Osimhen was in the first day. Guess what, bro? If Osimhen comes to the club and actually cooks at Barcelona, bro, do you think we're going to care that we missed out on him? We missed out on Alvarez? Bro, we missed out on Nico Williams last season after he used my club to get a new contract. Guess who's laughing now? Where is Nico Williams right now? What is Nico Williams doing right now, guys? Nico Williams could have been a La Liga winner right now. He could have been one of the best wingers in the world alongside Yamal. But guess what, dude? He wasn't that ambitious. He wasn't that ambitious. And that's why he is now. So when it comes to Julian Alvarez and the way Real Madrid are acting, listen, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter for me. So, yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying, man. Let's see what you guys are saying. Big up to Eugene. Big up to all the people who are here, man. Big up to every single one of you. Let me start reading your chats, because I've been talking a lot out here, man. I've been saying quite a lot. Yeah, let's see, man. Big up to my guy, man. Big up to you. Make sure you guys smash the likes, man. It says, Papa Perez can hold that. I hope Alvarez personally rejected them for us. I think that if we both get offered the same amount, I think he's likely to join us. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think he's more likely to join us, and that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is for me. And the funny thing is, like Atletico Madrid, they really went in. Like I didn't even mention this part where they said, oh, taking advantage of the good relationship with your new president. Taking advantage of the good relationship with your new president. Let's see if we stop stealing players from our... Oh, you see what you guys, this is what I was saying. This is the one I was actually looking for. That's why I was actually searching for this one. Guys, look at this. This is how petty Atletico Madrid are right now. Look at what they said here. They talked about stealing their academy players. Basically, they're talking about. I think if I'm not mistaken, who are the players that they're talking about? Which players? I know one of them was Raúl, right? Raúl was in Atlético Madrid's academy, joined Real Madrid. But who is there any players in recent times who moved from Atlético Madrid to Real Madrid? Like, chat, you guys let me know. Is there one player right now that has actually made the switch from Real Madrid to Atlético Madrid academy wise? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not certain, right? But I know that, you know, Raúl was one. So if you guys know any, just let me know. But yeah, it is what it is, man. And yeah, Real Madrid can hold that. Anyway, let's keep seeing what you guys are saying, man, because you guys have been saying a lot. It says all this was planned. It wouldn't surprise me. You know what's funny? I already said it. Chad, if you guys remember, I said it in my stream. I said, guys, at the end of the day, Atletico Madrid, right? They are Real Madrid. They're trying to see if they can kind of take our players, our targets, because that's how petty they are, man. But listen, Barcelona are not that petty, bro. We've won back-to-back league titles. We are in a better place than you. Perez said a UCL team. Technically, yes, but I've never won it, guys. I told people this. I told people, when people thought that he said a Champions League winning team, I told people he'd never mentioned Champions League winning. My guy never said Champions League winning. That guy said a Champions League team. Atletico Madrid are a Champions League team. They're not a Champions League winning team, but they are a Champions League team. I was telling this to people, and everyone's like, oh no, he said Champions League winning. Okay, cool, no problem. Says Julian Alvarez needs to step up. Listen, man, Julian Alvarez is worried about the World Cup right now. I don't blame him. He's worried about the World Cup. Guys, smash the like button, guys. Well, get us to 50 likes. How many likes are we on? Let me see how many likes we're on right now, right? We're on 42 likes right now, guys. 42 likes. We're close to 50 likes, guys. Get us to 50 likes. Come on, chat. Get us to 50 likes, man. I appreciate you, man. It says your fan is too loud. Yeah, I sorted it out. It should be good now. It says Julian Alvarez is good striker, but he's a weak striker, not physical. No, but he's a smart striker. That's what it is. There's something tells me that we're going to sign Rashford and make Gordon the striker. Sign Cancelo and the new centre back. Yeah, listen, man. Don't read much into it. There's still early. Listen, the transfer window is still early, man. There's still a lot of time. We can still go. There's still a lot of time, guys. Don't slip on this deal just yet. Alvarez must come out and say something now. If he doesn't, then Barcelona should pull out. Alvarez is, bro, I'm telling you guys, it's World Cup year, guys. The World Cup starts in a few days. My guy is not going to be worried about the transfer. I think he wants to move, but come on, guys. He's not going to be in the World Cup talking to the media, talking about transfers. Let's be clear, the transfer window hasn't opened yet, so he doesn't really have to talk right now. Matrix was sided with Atletico until they threw Real Madrid. It's hilarious how quick the energy changed. Bro, listen, man. Listen. Matrix is my guy, but yeah, Matrix can hold that. Matrix can also hold that. Yeah, man. The man, Osimhen seems the only option if Alvarez doesn't step up. I think after the World Cup, we could definitely hear some statements from him. I think we will hear statements from him, but only after the World Cup. That's what I think. I would rather sign 2 centre backs than spend 150 on Alvarez. It's clear that we aren't signing him. I'm pissed because we look like clowns. I mean, we don't really look like clowns, man. We tried to offer a deal for him. Atletico Madrid are the ones that are acting fraudulent. It is what it is. Alvarez needs to man up and come out and speak about his Barca dream if he really wants to fulfill it. He holds all the power in the situation. Here's the thing, Lashan. One thing about footballers is, we also have to understand, footballers usually don't come out and actually, like, you know, they don't come out like that. Like, they don't. Usually, they're very respectful. Like, let's be very, very honest here. Right? Players don't usually come out. Right? It's very rare. Like, I don't know why people are like, oh, Alvarez needs to come out. Guys, do you guys know how rare it is for footballers to come out and actually speak out against their clubs? actually openly say, I want this move. Like, come on. Like let's be real. It's very rare. It's very rare for that to happen. So, I think when it comes to Alvarez, he's trying to be as respectful as he can be. Which, I respect it. I respect it. He doesn't want to burn all the bridges with Atletico Madrid. Perez is just trying to make a deal even more difficult for us. Now, we must bid higher. Dude, who do you think that helps? That doesn't help Real Madrid. Real Madrid not getting any money out of that. The only one this thing helps is Atletico Madrid. If we actually go out and actually spend 150. Only Atletico Madrid win. But you think Real Madrid want to put money in Atletico Madrid's pockets? By all means. They're that petty. Barely focus on them. Dude, this is what I mean. They just, like, their pettiness costs them every time. That's why I'm like, dude, we'll do whatever you want. Because your pettiness is what's been costing you this past 2 seasons. So I don't care. I don't care. Real Madrid, you guys want to go sign Alvarez? You guys get the Alvarez deal signed? Yeah, I'll be pissed. But guess what, guys? I'll move on. I'll go get another striker. And when I get another striker, and basically the Alvarez, and you guys have basically spent most of your transfer kitty on Alvarez, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. It says, Atletico Madrid are joking. Yeah, Atletico Madrid, they give no damns, bro. They don't give a damn right now. They ever since they did the whole thing with Yamal, I knew what timing they were on. I knew they were on that timing. They give zero fucks, bro. They give zero fucks. Like, the fact that they've come out and they've said, you know, at the end of the day, Real Madrid, they're trying to do this whole Madrid together thing. Basically, that's why Madrid are kind of looking at this, where they're like, listen, man, I know right now, Barcelona disrespected you. They disrespected you guys. They disrespected your club. Okay, cool. How about this? How about you sell your best player to us? Sell your best player to us to slap them in the face. And Atletico Madrid are like, wait, you want us to sell our best player to our crosstown rivals? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? What is this? Madrid together? This is not Madrid together. There is no Madrid together out here, you frauds. Get the hell out of here. Oh, man. Alvarez wants Barca. If not, he'll look for a foreign club like PSG. Staying and signing for Real Madrid is impossible. Lakshan, I don't doubt that. I think that he's got that level of respect where he could make the move away. But I think when it comes to Alvarez, I think a part of him also wants to stay in Spain. And that is why I feel like Barcelona is his dream club. Because Barcelona realistically is the only club that realistically he can sign for. But if Atletico Madrid even have such a lack of pride to actually accept an offer from Real Madrid for their best player, guess what? Julian Alvarez is now saying no to the offer. Okay? They can cry about it all they want. But that comes down to Atletico Madrid. I think when it comes to Julian Alvarez, he's just trying to remain tight-lipped and see how far this goes. If it's possible, it's possible. But I think if you gave him the option, but I think that when it comes to Julian Alvarez, if both contracts are on the table, right? If both contracts are on the table, he will choose us over Real Madrid. For what I think, Alvarez is leaving Atletico Madrid, but which club? That's the mystery. Except Real Madrid, of course. It is what it is. Guys, listen, pick up to every single one of you guys. Listen, still on the road to 10K subscribers, guys. I'm around 20 subscribers away from the big 10K, guys. So listen, every single day I do live streams could be the day, right? I have over, let me see how many people I got in here. I have 131 people in here, guys. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, guys, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe now. Big up to every single one of you guys, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. But yeah, let's continue this. It says, if 100 million for Alvarez was lowballing, then football is finished. I mean, that's what happens in today's football, man. If you try to buy a team's best player, they're asking for 100 million plus. Why do you think Barcelona are putting 1 billion for Yamal? Because that's what he's worth. That is what he's worth, man, in Barca's eyes. Like, in every club. That's why I said in my stream, I said, guys, here's the thing with this whole situation with Enzo Fernandez, right? If Real Madrid had gone 150 for Enzo Fernandez, I think Chelsea would consider it. But if you ask Chelsea fans who, how much would they sell Enzo Fernandez, they would say 200 million. Because he's their best player. Even though he is not. He is absolutely not worth 200 million. But that's football today, man. Any of these big clubs, right, or these clubs that are competing, have their best players trying to be bought by other clubs, they will come out and they will put a ridiculous amount stamped out there. I think it's time to move on from Alvarez, Omar. We should go in for Kane or Osimhen. I agree with Kane. I've said it before, man. Kane is my first option. Kane is my first option. I think out of all of the deals, even Alvarez, right? If you ask me, Alvarez, Kane, or Osimhen, I'm going Kane first, then Alvarez second. And I was like, what? Guys, stylistically, Harry Kane. If Harry Kane joins, that's basically our attack's fixed. Boom. Boom, bro. Because you're talking about one of the best goal scorers in Europe, if not the best goal scorer in Europe. And also, guys, his link-up play is exquisite. It's exquisite, man. Like in that front three, where basically link-up is everything. Woo! It would be too good to be true, man. It would be too good to be true. And it says, the Real Madrid pack is long-lasting. Ha 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 ha. Yes, funny to see. Funny, see who's laughing now. They repeat the same things because they have nothing to give or show. Look, let me tell you something, bro. Real Madrid are interested in petty battles. I am not. As a Barca fan, I am not interested in your petty, pathetic little battles, okay? You guys want to go and buy Alvarez from us, buy Alvarez just to take him away from us? By all means, take him. Take him. Like, I'm not saying I'll be happy, but this is what your club keeps doing. This is why your club keeps getting ruined. You're destroying your club by doing this. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. And by the way, guys, I do have some breaking news, guys. Give me a moment, but it doesn't matter. You guys want to be petty? Go do your petty shit, bro. I don't care. Go do your petty shit somewhere else. Barca fans, we are fine. We don't care about this whole situation. If you guys sign him, we will go and get an Osimhen, and Osimhen will cook for us. Big up Omar. What a shame power move from Grandpa Perez. Even their own fans got played. Flick really did cause a turmoil at that club. And we love it. Ashley, we love it. Let me tell you something, bro. Right now, the meltdown at that club is beautiful to see. Okay, guys, it's the most beautiful thing ever, man. I have not felt this way in a long time, bro. Being a Barca fan, I have not felt this way in a long time, bro. That club right now is a mess, and it's beautiful to see, right? From the players, from the managerial go-around, from the fact that players keep throwing temper tantrums, from the fact that players are fighting amongst each other, from the fact that the president is so pathetic that every single time he's asked anything about the club, he's always deflecting. It's beautiful to see, man. I just watch it and I'm like this. As a Barca fan, I'm sitting there with my trophies, right there, right? Watching us win trophies every season and watching them in turmoil, bro. There's nothing more beautiful. Like, winning trophies is one thing, but when you're winning trophies and seeing your rivals having meltdowns, man, it is just the most beautiful thing. It almost brings a tear to my eye, ladies and gentlemen. That is how beautiful it is. Omar, we need to back out. It is getting embarrassing at this point. Go get us in. I mean, it's not embarrassing for us, respectfully, guys. Let's be honest here. The only way it will be embarrassing is if Real Madrid sign Julian Alvarez. Guys, Real Madrid have not signed Julian Alvarez. We've only made one bid. Remember, chat, we have not made multiple bids. If we had made multiple bids and they rejected and Real Madrid come in and they consider it, it would be embarrassing then. We've only made one bid, chat. Okay? We've made one bid for this player. We've tried to sign him, right? Which is the plan. We are trying to sign him, right? We made a bid. Atletico Madrid are not happy with the bid that we've made, right? And right now, they're acting petty. The only one that is embarrassing right now is Atletico Madrid. They're the ones that are crying, bitching, moaning, right? Complaining about everything. Barcelona, we're just sitting there like, okay, listen, man. 100 million, you didn't want it? Okay, cool, man. What are you guys saying? 120. 120. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Atletico Madrid are the ones that are being petty. Because Atletico Madrid know. Let me tell you something, guys. Atletico Madrid, they know that Julian Alvarez doesn't want to stay And I think that's what hurts them. Their pride is hurt. I've said this before. Their pride is hurt. They know their best player doesn't want to stay with them. He wants to step up and join one of their rivals. And they can't handle it. Right now, Barcelona right now, we're just sitting there like, listen, we are not going to give you 150 million. Which makes all the sense in the world. Why would we give you guys 150 million? He's not worth 150 million right now. Right? Okay, fine. We will not give you 150 million. 100 million, you think that's too little? Okay, cool. We're willing to negotiate for 120. That's what you guys said. Barcelona are doing the right thing in the transfer window, guys. Let's be clear here. People are thinking Barcelona being embarrassing. We are handling it the way it should be handled. We are going there and seeing what we can get away with. If we can get away with 100 million, fine. We are not spending the 150 million. What would be embarrassing if Barcelona spent 150 million on Julian Alvarez? That's what would be embarrassing. But right now, we are handling our cards well. And right now, the only ones that are rattled right now is Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Real Madrid are being petty. Atletico Madrid are being rattled. We are just sitting there like, cool. We want the player. Are you guys going to sell him to Real Madrid? No? Okay, well, he wants to leave. Eventually, you're going to have to talk to us. Because it's either us or Real Madrid. So who are you going to sell it to? You guys want to increase the strength of your cross-town rivals, cross-city rivals. By all means. Go buy him, and guess what, bro? Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid fans will spend the whole time. Every Madrid derby will take every single time, and they will take every single moment to talk shit about you guys. They will probably sing the Spanish version of "He's one of our own, he's one of our own." Julian Alvarez, he's one of our own. Literally, they will sing the Spanish version of that every Madrid derby to Atletico Madrid fans. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to sell him to Real Madrid, dude. They have more to lose selling him to Real Madrid than selling him to Barcelona. So Barcelona are looking at this thinking, okay, let's see how much pride they have. Because I don't think they have such a lack of pride that they will sell their best player to their crosstown rivals. So they're going to have to negotiate with us eventually. They're going to have to negotiate because I can tell you this, when Alvarez returns from the international, from the World Cup, what he's going to be more vocal. I don't think he's going to be public vocal, but he's going to be vocal behind the scenes. He's going to be vocal behind the scenes. But big up to you, man. Big up to Omar, man. Big up to you. How you doing? It says, the thing is, though, we don't have a proper striker, unlike the Mbappe signing where we had a proper winger in Vinny. No, don't get it twisted. Alvarez would be a good signing. I've said it before. If you guys sign Alvarez, that would be a good signing in the middle, right? But the problem is then, where is Mbappe going to play? Because Mbappe is not playing on the right. I promise you guys, he will throw his toys out of the pram if they try to sell him moving to the right. Okay? So that creates another saga. That's what I'm saying, man. It is what it is. Laughing at the club. Laughing at the club. Who? Big bro. Big bro. You are for a decade. You for a decade and rejected the bid because it's ridiculous. You love to see it. It is what it is. We're still looking for another centre back to sign. I don't think Konate starts will linked to Schlotterbeck. Now Schlotterbeck would actually be a signing in the defense that would actually improve you guys. We're not getting Alvarez anyway. These idiots are demanding 500 million. The fuck we paying that? Hey, listen, man. I told you guys, Atletico Madrid's pride is shattered, but they still have some pride left in them. And that's what I would do. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like, no, my city rivals want to buy my best player, and you think I'm just gonna give you guys the player for cheap? I mean, look at this. 150 to sell Atletico, to sell Julian Alvarez from Real Madrid, for Atletico Madrid to Real Madrid for 150 million would be insane. That would be insane. I think that would be a bargain for Real Madrid, because for them to actually buy their city town's best player for 150 million, when basically, let's be real, that is his price range, and basically he's got a buyout cost of 500 million. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Look up to Jackson. Jackson says they already said they're pulling out of the move. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, by the way, chat. Let's actually see it, guys. There it is. So, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid will not be increasing their offer for Julian Alvarez. The saga is over, according to Cope. So, apparently, they have pulled out of the deal. So, it is what it is, guys. So, I guess now Barcelona are the only option for Julian Alvarez now. They're the only option. It is what it is. But Now this now comes down. Now the point now comes now, guys. Was Florentino Pérez lying? Madrid fans, was he lying? Because it seemed like he was. Now it's looking like my guy was lying to you guys. It looks like he was. Because he told you guys, he promised you guys a Galactico signing. It's Tuesday. It's almost midnight in Spain. Where is it, man? Omar, mate. We're not getting Alvarez for 450 million. Atletico Madrid had already rejected it. I know, I've already said that. I don't even think it was Julian. I don't even think about it was Julian Alvarez, because what was the plan? No, it's about shock value. It's not about a plan. It's about shock value. Buying Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid would first of all shock football, because everyone's going to be like, wait a minute. Real Madrid just bought Atletico Madrid's best player and Barcelona's main target. Like, let's be honest. When it comes to this guy, Florentino Pérez, he enjoys the shock value. You see, he's just like, that's what I mean. He's just a shock value merchant. That's all he is. They are forever called Cox forever. I am never taking these bums seriously again, dude. If they were to ever sell him, dude, they would not like. Let's be honest. There is no big three, chat. There is no big three, right? I know people like to make it since Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid, right? Listen, Atletico Madrid are not in the big three. They think they are in the big three. They are not in the big three, right? But this would basically cement that there was never a big three in the first place if they were to sell their best player to their crosstown rivals. Arsenal are a Champions League team. Yes, they are. And that would have made sense. That would have actually been a smart signing. But Atletico Madrid and smart signings don't work together. Big up to Dali. Big up to you, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you are doing well, man. I hope you're taking care of everything, bro. And listen, man, big up to every single one. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Dali FC. That's my brother right there, man. That is my brother right there. Yeah, man. Real Madrid just admitted they're scared of Barcelona. They should be scared. They should be very, very scared. Be very afraid. Be very, very afraid. He says, that's a good false number 9. Yes, he is a good player. He's a good player. Madrid fans are laughing at us when Atletico Madrid posted shit about us. Yep. And now they shame us for laughing at them. Ha ha ha. Bro, why do you even care about what Madrid fans think, bro? Madrid fans don't. I can tell you, Madrid fans and logic don't work together, man. Madrid fans and logic don't work together. Big up to Ashanka. Maybe on another stream. Maybe on another stream. I might have him on another stream. This is just going to be a solo stream today. I'm only doing it on my own. Like, I'm not doing it with anyone else. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. And by the way, guys, no spamming in the chat. Okay, no spamming in the chat. I see you was asking this for a few times. He's not joining us. Everyone is reactionary about everything. Of course, man. That is the internet. That is the internet, man. I don't know why Julian Alvarez would want to come out. He is not from La Masia. He is not affiliated with Barcelona. He can say, screw this chaos, I'm packing my bags for Paris. He could. I mean, look, if Alvarez joins PSG, right now PSG are the best team in the world, right? Joining them wouldn't be a bad move at all. It would be a great move. I'm not saying I'd be happy. Don't get it twisted. I don't want him to go to PSG. I would rather we sign him. But yeah, if he doesn't want this drama to continue, he might just move to PSG, and it would be a good move. But I think with him, I think he has a level of aspirations. I think when it comes to him, right? We know Barcelona. We were talking to his agent, right? I think the Barcelona's, Alvarez's agent has kind of laid down, because Barcelona's agent has been talking to Deco for a while, right? So I think when it comes down to it, Deco has told his agent what their plan is, their evolution, what Barcelona's plan is long term, and basically why he is important to that plan. And I think when it comes to Julian Alvarez, he's been told what Barcelona's project is and where he fits in that project. And maybe he's looking at it now and he's thinking, yeah, you know what, man? Yeah. I think he's more enticed by the project. Because listen, Barcelona is still sleeping giant. We are sleeping giant right now. We are building something big. We're building something huge, right? And he could be a big part of that. They will sell Alvarez to you. They will sell Alvarez to you a lot less. I mean, they should if there was two options. So they really put an Arsenal, Real Madrid, yeah? Okay. Oh man, we got to him. He says the best part about this saga is that they were benefiting from it either way. If we get Alvarez, then then we get the perfect striker. But even if we don't, we are getting the best possible option for each position. A win-win. Hey, listen, man. He would be a good signing, but dude, you guys signing him would be taking a lot of your wage bill right there. Atletico Madrid wouldn't let us sign him. I mean, it depends on how far they take it, man. It depends on how far they take it. Eventually, they might just decide, nah, screw it. They might decide, nah, screw it. It says, Atletico Madrid can laugh all they want, but guess what? They have their own problems to face. Good luck dealing with an unhappy Alvarez next season. Dude, Alvarez is going to leave. Watch. Hansi Flick has broken Real Madrid completely. We love to see it. We love to see it. Look up to Abdullah Job says, I can't get over us just getting karma coming. I can't get over us. It's just karma coming to them. It's just Madrid of the 2000s. LOL. Real Madrid are laughing stock now. It's hilarious. Dude. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I'm just sitting there watching this. Hold on, guys. No. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Guys, one moment. I have to do it. I gotta do this quickly, chat. I gotta do this quickly. I'm sorry I have to do this. I don't usually do this in my streams, guys. I'm very, very respectful. I do respect everyone that's here. But guys, listen, man, I am not allowed. This can't continue, guys. This whole spamming stuff, guys, we're not spamming, okay, guys? Seriously, right? Where is this guy? If he's still, listen, chat. If this guy Marks, guys, this guy is still spamming, guys, get him out of here. Okay, guys, I'm being dead serious, man. This guy keeps asking for Barca Boy. Listen, guys, if you want Barca Boy, go to his channel, man. Like, at the end of the day, go join his channel. Like, that's my guy, but come on, y'all. Like no spamming in the chat, guys. Come on. 100 million was the starting negotiation. Barca haven't even made a second offer yet. That's my point. That's why when people are saying it's a laughing stock, how are we a laughing stock when we've only made one bid? Like, come on, it's just one bid, man. Like we have not even even scratched the surface with this deal. Yeah, man. He says they're making Julian Alvarez look like a mug in all of this. It is what it is. It says it seems like the same story like Newcastle United, Isaac, and Liverpool. Bro, so now I guess we will see if Julian Alvarez is going to throw his toys out of the pram and refuse to train. Let's see. Oh my, just saw the news that they've made an official bid and was rejected. Never saw that. What a joke. Hey, listen. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was not surprised. I think nobody should be surprised that they said no. I think everyone would have been more shocked if Atletico Madrid actually accepted the 150 million. Let's be very honest. People need to calm down. Barcelona moving correctly and the window isn't open yet. Thank you, K Breezy. Thank you. That's my point, guys. Come on, let's relax. We're actually not doing anything wrong right now. I'm actually been very happy with the way we've been handling this situation, right? We're trying to sign Alvarez, but we're not trying to break the bank. Guys, we just entered the 1-to-1 rule recently. Okay? We just entered, dude. We can't just go around and just spend 200 million. Relax. Barcelona are trying to be smart with our money, which is something that we've already seen Barcelona, guys, misuse money and where it's taking us. We have to be smart with our money. Yes, we can go out and spend money, but take your time, man. Take your time. We send a bid by a effing female by effing email deco. Hey, listen, man, deco, man. It says we've cooked them for 3 to 4 seasons while having financial issues. Now they're panicking because we can already beat them. Now we have money, bro. They're worried, man. They are so rattled, man. Now who's obsessed with who? Daddy, why are you so scared of Boston? Yeah, big up, man. It says that's be a Florentino Pérez himself said he's paying the 150 million minimum and the saga is not over. let me tell you something, guys. I don't want Atletico Madrid to sell Alvarez to Barca, to Real Madrid. But if somehow, some way, they manage to finesse Real Madrid and actually get like a 200 million from him, dude, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Because don't get it twisted, right? Alvarez will cook for them, but Alvarez is not. But with the other problems they have in their team, they're gonna go trophyless again, right? Buy Barca's best player, Barcelona's dream target, right? We go get another target in. Like, imagine, guys, right? Imagine this scenario, chat. Imagine by the end of the night, Atletico Madrid accept 200 million for Julian Alvarez, which is insane, right? The internet breaks. Oh, Alvarez is signed for Real Madrid from Atletico Madrid. They've signed their best player. Oh, Real Barcelona are a mug. Oh, look at this and this and this. And they will laugh at us. They will have their jokes. They will create their statements. They'll put Julian Alvarez in a Madrid shirt. They will say, oh, Barcelona's dream. This was your dream. This and this and this. And then we go and sign Harry Kane from Bayern Munich. We go and sign Harry Kane for 100 million. Imagine Real Madrid go and spend 200 on Alvarez, and then we go get Harry Kane for 100 million. Bro, it's nah, man. I need that. We need that as football fans, man. Imagine after they laugh at us within like a week or so, here we go. Fabrizio Romano says that Bayern Munich accepted 120 or 100 million for Harry Kane from Barcelona. You are finished. You guys are actually finished. It's over for you. It's khalas for you guys. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, this is some funny ass shit, to be honest. The whole Madrid looking, I guess you want to see the whole Madrid squad are looking really stupid right now. Great to see it. They can hold it too. Yeah, man. Full bearded Omar in 28-29 season. Hey, listen, man. Okay, Breezy, you never know, man. Hey, listen. It's growing right now, man. It's growing. You know what's funny, right? It's funny because about a week ago, I actually shaved it. Like, shaved the whole thing off. Like, I didn't shave the whole thing off. I trimmed it. But then it just grew back within like a few days. Like, that's how my body, like my hair grows very quickly. Like that's the thing. Even my hair, like you guys notice, like I fixed my hair, but look at this, guys. My hair is already growing again. Like this is why, guys. You always see I'm always like, you know, braiding my hair and stuff like that, because usually, guys, when I cut my hair grows very quickly. Like literally, man. It's like within a week, my hair is back to normal. Real Madrid is a meme for life. Scared of Barcelona. Hold that. Big up to Amran, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. He says, we got this team shook, Omar. They couldn't handle a broke Barca. Facts. Let's get Omar to 10K today. Can you guys get me to 10K? Listen, I already said, guys, I'm only 20 subscribers away from the big 10K. So, listen, man. If you guys can get me to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the day today, guys, listen, man. It's gonna be huge, guys. If you guys send me to 10K, guys, I'm gonna do a call-in show, right, where I'm gonna talk to you guys on live stream. Okay, guys, but you guys gotta get me to 10K, man. Please, man, get me to 10K. Perez been twerking. Perez been twerking at Real. Tweaking. Oh, you meant tweaking, not twerking. Tweaking at Real Madrid, bro. Of course, man. Like he's losing it. Listen, man. Yeah, Papa Perez is back. He's back for another few years, man. Oh. It's beautiful to see, man. More Hatulin. Next season, we're going to go to do the 3P. And you know what's going to happen, guys? He's going to create another press conference, talk about Negreda, and we're going to sit there and laugh at it. It is what it is. Because if Barcelona don't sign a defender, we will get... Oh, of course. Well, look at this guy, man. Where you been, Kotama, bro? You have been out here hiding, bro. Where you been, brother? I hope you're doing well. Big up Omar. At this point, Alvarez needs to speak out if he's going to join Barca. I don't think he's going to speak out to the media and say he wants to join Barca, but I think that after the World Cup, he will basically put more pressure on Atletico Madrid. I think he and his agent, like you're going to be hearing the media coming out and saying Alvarez has told, I know people are saying, he's already told Atletico Madrid he wants to join Barca. I think he's going to demand, he's going to say, dude, you guys better sell me to Barcelona or I am not joining the preseason tour. He's going to do that. Like that's what I think he will do. I don't think he will come out and actually like say, "Oh, Atletico Madrid are holding me hostage. I want to leave. I want to do this." I think he will throw his toys out of the pram behind the scenes. That's how he's going to do it. And the media is going to have a field day. Mundo Deportivo, Gerard Moreno. Bro, these guys are going to have the time of their lives. The time of their lives, guys, if Barcelona do that. And I'm here for it. Big up to Modu. Big up to Modu Toure, man. Big up to you, man. Appreciate you, man. Big up to my brothers. Big up to my Gambian brothers out there, man. Listen, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited next season to see Ibrahima Tunkara, man. I need to see a Gambian playing for the Barcelona, man. It will be an honor. Omar, we should move on for Alvarez and get Kane or Osimhen. I mean, yeah. We should look at other options for sure, man. Who do you think is the best cam in the world? Best number 10. I mean, if I'm being completely biased, I would say Fermin Lopez. But, oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think there's been any standouts, really. Who would you say a standout? Like, Vitinha is not a cam. You understand what I mean, right? Like, Vitinha is not a cam. I think the only cams out there, realistically, are Adaguler. I think he plays as a cam, but he plays on the right? But Adaguler was great last season, right? I think individually, for him, he was great. Musiala was injured last season. Fermin Lopez was great. Bruno Fernandes, right? He broke the assist record last season. Definitely not Odegaard. Absolutely not. I think Eze was better than Odegaard last season. Honestly, if I'm going to be biased, I'll say Fermin Lopez. I don't care. Big up Omar. It would have been more embarrassing now on Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid if Barcelona were to submit 120 million and Atletico Madrid accepted. I don't think it would be embarrassing for Atletico Madrid because that's what they said that they would. That's the range that they would accept. I think if Atletico Madrid, I think if they accept 120, because remember that's what they said. They said that they will accept 150, but they are willing to negotiate around 120. So if they come out with 120 million, right, then Barcelona, then they would have basically sold them for the range that they asked for. So the only ones that would be embarrassed would really be Real Madrid. They will only be in because at the end of the day, you've gone in there, tried to sign them, and guess what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Man says Bayern Munich should get Alvarez. He says Bayern Munich should sign Alvarez. You know what? How about this? How about you guys sell Harry Kane to us and then go get Alvarez? I wouldn't even mind that, chat. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind that, right? Give us Harry Kane. We'll give you 100 million for Harry Kane. You give us Harry Kane, then you go and spend that 150 million and go get Alvarez. Go do that. Let's do that. How about Haaland and Yamal next season? First of all, this is very unrealistic, right? Haaland would be going for a crazy amount, right? This guy, he's on a death row contract for the next 7 years. That's number one, right? Number two, I don't know, man. Haaland is too limited as a striker for this Barcelona system. Scrap this Alvarez BS and get me my mush. Yo, Justin is out here tweaking, man. He's saying, go get me my mush. He's saying, nah, F all of this, man. I want Mamouche now. Hey, listen, man. Mamouche is a good player. Omar Mamouche is a very good player. But we will have to see, though. But we will have to see then. For me, the defense is more important. Even a dude like Lukaku would hit 20 digits in this system. Why aren't we looking at defenders? This is where I'm more worried. I agree with you, man. I think the defense is the more focused one. But, dude, I'm trying to be positive. I think that honestly, I'm looking at it. I'm thinking maybe Barcelona right now are trying to basically fix the attack quickly. Because the attack needs a few fixing. Before they signed a winger already. So right now Barcelona trying to sign a striker. And once we sign a striker and maybe get Bernardo Silva on a free, then basically we have the whole summer transfer window to just go and sort out the defense. Right? 2 months of the transfer window just to fix the defense. Which maybe that's what the club's plan is. I'm just hoping. We have money. If we play smart, then we can create a much stronger team on top of what we have. Listen, Barcelona squad right now only needs little fixing. Only little. Says, Omar, how we moving smart? The priority is getting a center. The priority for the fans is getting a center back. The priority for the club is getting an attacker. So it's two different, man. Zio, get ready for the departure of Kane. We ain't getting Kane, Omar. He said he's happy at Bayern Munich. Listen, I didn't say it was possible. I didn't say it was likely. I just said anything can happen. I don't know who's dumber. Real Madrid bidding 150 million. Atletico Madrid rejecting it. Atletico Madrid are Atletico Madrid would have been dumb to accept 150 million for their best player to their biggest rivals. I don't care, bro. Like, what? What? Listen, let me ask you something, Gosh. Would you accept 300 million for Lamine Yamal from Real Madrid? Would you accept 300 million, which is a world record, right? That's a world record, right? Would you accept 300 million for Lamine Yamal from Real Madrid? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, cool. Painful that you are a Barca fan? Nah, man. I chose correct. I bet Atletico Madrid reject the bid because Alvarez doesn't want to join Real Madrid. It is what it is. Big up Omar. Once you make it, come to Kolkata, India. We got the biryani for you. Hey, listen, man. Pick up to you. Hey, listen. If I start traveling, who knows, man? I might come around your ends, man. I'd rather spend big on Osimhen and give Atletico Madrid the money. Yeah, boy. Long live the boat. Yo, look up to Pendasau. You can. It says you can sell the player without the player saying yes to the move. No, but the player has to then negotiate a contract with that team. You guys remember when Al Hilal offered, I think, was it 300 million? They remember when they offered 300 million for Kylian Mbappe, and PSG accepted it, but then Mbappe didn't even negotiate with them, and that's why the deal broke down. Yeah, players can do that too. In our world, we don't want to change. If you don't want to change jobs, you don't go around speaking bad about your previous owners. It says, when you fulfill, it says, when fully fit, the best is Musiala. Ryan Cherky is good, but Ryan Cherky is not the best number 10, bro. I like Cherky a lot, but right now, I think Cherky is a great player. Many people are saying Cherky definitely. I think definitely top 3 camps, 100%. I think you're going to say top 3 attacking midfielders right now. I would say, on form last season, I would say maybe Bruno Fernandes, even though I don't rate Bruno. I think Bruno's numbers last season, puts him up there. Bruno, Cherky, and Fermin Lopez. Top 3. This is at this point, Omar, I would go to Alvarez and say either you come out and say something in public, or we are out. Yeah, I don't think that's not happening. Forget about it. Just if we sign Alvarez for less than 150 million, that would be embarrassing for all parties, excluding Barcelona. Florian Wirtz, then Jude. Florian Wirtz is not been good this season, and Jude is overrated. Not 100 million for Kane, 60 million, and the keys to Carlsberg. Damn. This another chicken 120 million for Cavaradona. No, it's not happening. Forget about it. Forget about it, man. Like, put the fries in the bag with that, man. Hell no, he's not worth more. Man says, come. Eugene, we go to Eugene. Man says, come to Bangkok. Hey, listen, man. Thailand, Hey, listen, Eugene, I might come to Thailand, man. I've heard some good stories about Thailand, bro. Who knows, man? I'm going to California in January. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Yosef, bro. You be swimming in cash. Last time I spoke to you, you said that you went to the Camp Nou, and now you're going to California. Hey, listen, man. My guy Yosef, man, out here swimming in the cash, man. It is what it is. I would love to also, if Alvarez deal doesn't happen, just go put 70 million in the table for Gavadio. It is what it is. Cherky is not a serious player. Something is about. I like Cherky, man. Cherky reminds me of an old-fashioned footballer, man. But yeah, there it is. The Barca Universal basically came out and said this earlier, guys. This is what they came out and said earlier. They said, if Julian Alvarez if Julian Alvarez really likes to play for Barcelona, he needs to publicly announce his desire to do so. Joao Felix did that, and he forced the move. If he's not willing to help the club, then Barcelona should look at other targets. What do you guys think of what Barca Universal just said here? Because here's the thing, right? I think if his desire is strong, I think when it comes to him, he's gonna try. Right now, I feel like Alvarez, what he's doing right now, he's trying to take his time. He's trying to be respectful first. He's trying to say, okay, cool, we're gonna go out. I'm gonna tell the club I want to leave. The club already know I want to leave. Cool, right? Secondly, if the club doesn't want to negotiate with Barcelona at all, then his agent will go there and say, listen, you guys are making this difficult. Barcelona want to negotiate. You guys don't want to talk to him. My player doesn't want to stay at the club. My client has already said he wants to leave. And if you guys don't let him leave, then he is not going to go to the preseason tour after the World Cup. And if you guys find him, it's fine. He will pay all the fines, but he is not going on tour. So at that point, what is Atletico Madrid going to do? What is they going to do? Because now you have a player that is completely unsettled and doesn't care about burning bridges. And then guess what? If Atletico Madrid say, okay, cool, guess what, bro? We will keep finding him. If he doesn't want to go to tour, we will keep finding him, bro. We are not selling him. Okay, cool. Then I guess Alvarez can come out, or his agent can come out and go to social media and talk about how he's been mistreated. I feel like that is the stages that we're gonna see this get to. I think that's where we're gonna see this get to, right? And as far as using the Joao Felix point, I think Joao Felix and Julian Alvarez are two different players. Number one, Joao Felix was really a flop signing for Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, like this, they put all, like he was definitely a flop because they bought him for 120 million, right? And let's be honest, man, he did not have one good season over there. He was there for what 3 seasons, really, right? three and a half seasons, right? Before he went out on loan to Chelsea, then went out on loan to Barcelona, then after he went to Chelsea on a permanent deal, right? They paid all that money for him, right? And he never really showed any sign of improvement of any kind at that club. Not at all. He was absolutely poor for them. So, in the end, him forcing the move doesn't really hurt Atletico Madrid because they knew that they didn't care that much. It didn't really matter to them as much. So, I feel like it's two different positions. But I'll say this now. Watch this space. This saga, I feel like it's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Yeah. Let's see what else. Let's see what else people are saying. Yeah, I like this Muriel. It says, Barca knew that Real Madrid would make a move for Alvarez. Listen, I already had a feeling this was going to happen the way the Florentino Pérez was moving, bro. It says, breaking. Barcelona were already suspecting that Real Madrid would submit a bid for Julian Alvarez. Ever since Florentino Pérez promised a big player, Barca knew they would make the transfer. They would use that to make the transfer to Barcelona more expensive. And I feel like that's why Barcelona were very quiet about this whole situation. That's why ever since this whole situation have come out, Barcelona have been quiet. Like, I feel like maybe a part of the club kind of knew this was going to happen. So they were thinking, okay, let's see what they do. Are they going to actually break the bank to bring him in? Let's see what they're going to do. Right? It is what it is, man. But it's quite interesting. I'll say that. It's quite interesting. Let's see what else everyone is saying. Just still think Osimhen would be a better option, but understand why Barcelona are making the move. It says, where is Joao Felix now? How did those moves work out for him? I mean, to be fair, he's doing well at Al Nassr. He cooked over there, man. Put almost 30 goals in 30 games over there at that club. So I guess he's found his level, man. This is with us needing a lot of players in the defense and the transfer window being halted because of the World Cup, I would say we should spend another 2 weeks in the Alvarez deal. If nothing progress, then leave. Interesting. Omar, what's your Twitter handle? I'm gonna follow you. My Twitter handle is Omar BYT. Omar BYT. Yeah, big up to yourself, man. You just say, Omar, my girl said she likes your content. I made her a Barca fan. Hey, listen, man, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, man, big up to every single one of you guys who are supporting every time. Yes. Madrid teams would love this telenovela stuff. Listen, man, we are a football club, man. We are a football club. And that's why we're winning right now. We're not interested in any of this saga and stuff like that, man. Crying and bitching and moaning, man. Listen, we leave the sagas to the rivals, man. Y'all can do the saga stuff. We are not interested in creating no sagas out here. Fraudulent talking, bro. Fraudulent. And look at this. Look at what Madrid zone put up, guys. Look at this. Because look at this, ladies and gentlemen. In case you guys don't know, this is Pablo Barrios, the Atlético Madrid midfielder. They're saying he's from the Madrid. Basically, if you guys don't know what the Atlético Madrid are trying to say by this, guys, this basically is them trying, because right now Atlético Madrid just come out and said stop stealing our academy players. And Madrid zone put this picture out of Pablo Barrios in a Real Madrid show when he was in the academy. Okay. Theo Hernandez was in Real Madrid's academy, was in Atletico Madrid's academy. You guys bought him. I mean, honestly, guys, if I see this, if I'm Atletico Madrid fan page and I see this, guys, I'm putting Raúl. I'm gonna look for a Raúl in a Atletico Madrid academy. I know there is one because he's never hidden the fact that he's from the academy. He was an Atletico Madrid fan growing up, right? I would look for a shirt of I would look for a Atletico Madrid Raúl shirt, man, because I know there's one of him wearing a Atletico Madrid shirt, right? And then put it out there and give no fucks, man. I'll be like, yeah, listen, man. He was one of our own too. He was one of our own too, man. So stop crying. Stop crying. Hold that. But that is funny, man. This is funny. Hey, listen, man. I'm enjoying this petty battle, man. Oh! Well. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you there was a picture of him in an Atletico Madrid shirt. Didn't I tell you guys? Look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody know who this man is? Does anybody know who this legend is? I'll give you guys a little hint. He is a legend at Real Madrid. One of their greatest players of all time. He once held all the records at that club. All of the records before Cristiano Ronaldo came in and basically broke most of all of them. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, they tried to put Pablo Barrios in a bus. They said Pablo Barrios was one of their own. Yes, he was. But guess what? Never forget where he came from. Never forget where he came from. Real Madrid fans, never forget where your GOAT, the Prince, they called him the Prince. Remember, guys, he was the Prince. He's the Prince of Madrid, yeah? This is the Prince of Madrid. Look at the Prince of Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the Prince of Madrid. Look at where he is. Look at it is what it is. We love to see it. Anyways, guys, keep smashing the likes, man. Keep smashing the likes, okay, guys? We should be on 70 likes by now, man. We should already have been on 70 likes by now. Not good enough. Hold on, chat. But take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. By the way, that's not Oyarzábal. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Raúl González, ladies and gentlemen. Raúl González in an Atletico Madrid shirt. My man is an Atletico Madrid fan. Never forget that, Real Madrid fans. Okay? He didn't even support, like, you guys talk about being the greatest team in Madrid. No, your GOAT, one of your greatest players of all time, literally grew up supporting the rivals. He didn't even think you guys were the best thing in Madrid. He thought Atletico Madrid were. And by the way, chat, in case you guys are wondering, if that's the case, then why did he join Real Madrid? Guys, he joined Real Madrid because Atletico Madrid's academy closed down. Literally, chat. He literally joined Real Madrid because they lost out, or basically lost their academy. That's the only reason why he joined them. Bro. Never forget, Real Madrid fans, that is the only reason why this guy is at your club. That is the only reason why this man is at your club, bro. Because they lost their academy. Their academy shut down in 1992 or 93. Yeah, 1992-93, and then like 2 years later, he made his debut for Real Madrid. That's why, man. It is what it is. Never forget that, Real Madrid fans. I love the fact that somebody found this picture. It wasn't Atletico Madrid who actually found it. I don't know if this person is an Atletico Madrid fan, but yeah, this is funny, man. This is actually funny. I like how quick the internet is, man. The internet is absolutely quick. It's absolutely quick, and it's beautiful to see, man. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. We love to see it. But anyway, chat. Listen. Alright guys, hold on guys. We're gonna close out very very soon guys, because I do have some other stuff I gotta take care of, ladies and gentlemen. Right? But it is what it is, man. But guys, let me know what you guys are saying about this whole saga, man. For me, I've enjoyed. This has been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stream. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, do whatever you want, man. Keep crying, keep bitching, keep moaning. It is what it is. But listen, we're gonna cook, man. But look guys, let's see what happens in the next few weeks. I'm going to be interested, right, to see what happens in the next few days, right? It's still Tuesday. It's not midnight yet. Are we going to see a Galactico signing by the end of the night? We will see, ladies and gentlemen. But, guys, we're going to get out of here, man. Big up to every single one of you guys. As always, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And one moment, guys. One moment. I gotta do something quickly. Hold on. Anyways, guys, we're on the road to 10K, guys. Let me see, guys. How many? Am I close to reaching my objective yet? If I am not, guys, try to get me there as soon as possible, man. Please, guys. Alright, let's see. Analytics. No, not analytics. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think, is that still live? Hold on, chat. All right. I'm going to redirect you guys to where, guys? I'm going to redirect you guys to Football Carnage. Let's go see what the Madridistas are saying, guys. Because, you know, they're going to try to make excuses and say, oh, we didn't want the player. He was never a part of our plans and all of this stuff. It is what it is. This Barca are moving wise, to be honest. Yeah, we are moving wise. Omar, should Laporta go and personally talk to the Atletico Madrid board? I don't know, man. Yeah, big up to you, man. Appreciate you so much for following me. Make sure you guys can follow me on Twitter as well, guys. Big up to every single one of you. Just, I think we should get Oyarzabal more sensible to me. Fix this idea. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oyarzabal, I don't rate Oyarzabal, man. Absolutely not. I'm good on Oyarzabal. Nope. Vigo says, why? Nah, man. Bro, that is not saying a lot. Lord, Python. Man says, Fraul Gonzalez. Get subscribe, get Omar to 10K. Don't move fraudulent as well, man. Omar is possessed by Jonas yapping spirit. What are you guys talking about, man? Hey, listen, man. We don't yap for the sake of yapping out here, man. Come on, y'all. Says Perez when signing Morata. We got a play on the same hymn sheet as Raul and Robinho. Bro, you guys have to start. Listen, man. Dementia is kicking that guy's ass, man. You gotta understand, man. Florentino Pérez is not even young. Florentino Pérez is not a young man, dude. This guy's old, man. He's old and decrepit, man. You guys have to understand. Dementia is a real thing. Yeah, man. This is embarrassing for Real Madrid. Of course it is, and we love to see it. Oyarzabal is better than Osimhen. Come on, man. You can't be serious. Vigo. Osimhen is good, but it's very wasteful. I don't think he's wasteful. He just has an attitude issue. Perez on signing Jovic. We signed a striker on the same level as Ronaldo, the fat one. Damn. Bro, I keep telling you guys, dementia is gonna kick his ass, man. Big gaslighting from oldie grandpa frauders. Damn, my guy. My guy has all the names out here. But guys, we're going to be closing out, man. I'm going to be getting out of here, guys. Big up to every single one of you guys. As always, man, you guys have been absolutely 10 out of 10, man. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. And like I mentioned, guys, road to 10k subscribers, guys. Listen, make sure you guys subscribe as always, man. I'm going to be redirecting you guys to that fraudulent fraud, man, football carnage, guys. Go subscribe to him, guys. Go, do whatever you want. Put, Madrid embarrassing in the comment section. Let him know how embarrassing his club is moving right now, man. But big up to you guys as always. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And Visca Barca. Take care, guys. Peace.